Threat level raised to high. Minister of Foreign Affairs says government has made several attempts to relocate students from Wuhan, China. Child Protection Authority seeking new foster parents. J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary annual sports meet went down to the wire on Thursday. And Combined Northerners Sports Club celebrating their 30th anniversary in spite adversities. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you. Remember that the evening news is also inclusive of the latest public forecast information. So right after the break, stay with us.
This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Quartz Grenada Limited.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back. Tony Julian here with the details. CARICOM Ministers of Health reconvened an emergency meeting on the COVID-19 virus today, Friday. This meeting followed on the heels of Wednesday's emergency meeting on the COVID-19 virus, where the health ministers agreed to the establishment of a working group to formulate recommendations and protocols for a possible regional response to the disease. Health Minister Nicholas Steele spoke with GBN via telephone on the regional minister's latest decision on COVID-19.
We met. We reported to the heads, or the substantive head, which is Prime Minister Mia Mottley. I reported to my Prime Minister, and there will be continued meetings over the weekend as well to come to something conclusive or definitive by Sunday, end of Sunday.
At a previous gathering of health ministers, it had been agreed that the risk of transmission of the COVID-19 in the region remained relatively low. Minister Steele told GBN that this has now changed.
We are high risk now because it is in the U.S., because it is in Brazil, because it is in Europe. It is in now countries or ports that have direct flights to us. So we are now high risk.
In terms of quarantine stations, what capacity do we have now?
But those are some of the things that we are discussing in terms of, for instance, like a cruise ship for mass quarantine. But we continue to implement our quarantine measures. We have 4 Italians in quarantine, 1 Japanese. Our Grenadians that came back from China are out of quarantine.
CARICOM heads of government believe that an outbreak could reverse economic gains of CARICOM states. Minister Steele said that the progress being made by China may result in China being removed as an area of concern, while the areas in the rest of the world may become the new areas of concern. And Minister for Foreign Affairs Peter David says government has explored many options in its effort to relocate Grenadian students in Wuhan, China to a safer location, but has been unsuccessful. Rena Pear has more.
Foreign Affairs Minister Peter David says government encountered difficulties in its attempts to move Grenadian students from Wuhan, China, where cases of the coronavirus has significantly increased.
Options are: 1, we can evacuate them from Wuhan to Grenada. That is going to cost the government of Grenada 1.2 million euros at a base fee to bring them out of Wuhan, because you have to get a plane, get medical staff, get resources to fly them straight from Wuhan into Grenada, and of course everybody knows that is not cheap. That is a difficult thing. We can move them to another country. We were discussing the issue with Colombia, because Colombia moved some of their people out of Wuhan back to Colombia. That did not bear fruit. The Ukraine had come forward, that didn't work out because they have their priorities, and Grenada is not their priority, but we did try to work with Colombia to get it done.
Another alternative considered by government was relocating the students to another province in China. The minister says that too is a challenge.
First of all, you have to get a private vehicle, either plane, bus or whatever, to take them out. You have to staff that vehicle with the medical staff. You have to ensure that the city that they are going to is going to accept them, because other cities within China have stopped all of the travel from Wuhan into their cities. So you have to find a city that is agreeable. We've been pursuing that. That is not as easy as it sounds. Thirdly, when they move out of Wuhan to another city in China, the university where they were at ceases all responsibility for them. So we have to finance all of what they're doing in China, including the quarantine. We have to finance all of their stays in China. And we have to collaborate with the Chinese government in order to have that done. That discussion has also taken place, but it has not borne fruit yet. So
the minister says they are also considering the risk associated with moving the students from where they are, as the chances of contracting the virus may be greater.
So yes, the government is as concerned as everybody else. There are government personnel who have kids in China, who have friends in China. I have a daughter in China. She's vulnerable, but she's staying there because that's her job to stay and do it. We do empathize with the students in China. And in addition to that, you've now seen what is happening. The coronavirus is in California, it's in New York, it's in London, it's in Italy, it's everywhere. Will they contract the disease moving from Wuhan through China to Grenada?
For GBN News, I am Rena Perry reporting.
Meanwhile, Minister David, in clearing the air on the recent circulation of a petition on social media calling on government to bring the students back home, he said that he is not aware of any student body representing the students over there.
Well, there's no student body. There's no organization representing the students. Maybe the petition was done by 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure how many students do the petition. You will have to ask them that question. As far as I'm aware, there is nobody representing students in Wuhan. But with respect to the desire to come home and the frustrations and the lack of adequate resources, of course we appreciate that. Of course they would want to come home. Of course we will bring them home tomorrow if we could. But
Minister David says while he understands the frustration of Grenadian students in China, that government has been doing as much as it can to cater for the students.
Then we have ensured, and the evidence is there, and I'm sure if you speak to the students themselves, they will tell you that they have received, apart from the assistance they get from the schools, which has been restricted in recent weeks, we have given financial assistance to them to alleviate it. We have also sought further financial assistance from sources to pass on to them. So they have received financial assistance for us. They've also been in contact with the ambassador daily. There's a group chat where the concerns are expressed. They have expressed concerns, for example, in receiving vegetables. Some students who live off campus have been having some difficulties in sourcing it, and as much as we can solve that problem, we, the ambassador and other officials, have been doing as much as they can.
And now in another development on Channels 7 and 11, we find that the Child Protection Authority is seeking new foster parents to sign on to their foster care program. In this report, we hear how the public can assist in the success of the program here in Grenada.
A representative from the foster care program at the Child Protection Authority is appealing to people to become foster carers to assist the authority in caring for children who, for different reasons, cannot live with their birth families. As part of their rollout, the CPA investigates allegations or reports of abuse or neglect and any suffering that a child may be experiencing. Through the process, it may be determined that the child can no longer live with their birth family and would need to be placed in a safe alternative home. Other family members are given preference. However, not all family networks are able to provide the support. So when that is not an option, foster care is considered. Alternative Care Supervisor at Child Protection Authority, Chanel Phillip, while appearing on GBN's To The Point program, explained foster carers and the requirements.
The way it goes is that we have these leaflets that we hand out to people telling us all about foster care. Once you decide that you're interested in becoming a foster carer, you can fill out an application form. You would then also need to submit that application form with a police check. Once we've received your application and your police check, we will then determine if you're suitable for the next step, which is to have someone come and visit you at your home and assess your home, the space you have, and your family circumstances, what your working schedule's like, what your family think about you becoming a foster carer, because it can't be a single decision. You as the mum of the family can't say, I'm going to foster if dad and children are not on board, because everybody has to welcome that child and play a part in them becoming part of the family.
Philip explained the different types of foster carers.
We have different type of carers, like I just explained. So currently we're looking for emergency carers, the ones we spoke about, and they will provide care for up to 1 week on an emergency basis. A short-time carer could provide care for a few months to 6 months. In this time, we're trying to establish if this child can be returned to the environment that they was removed from, or if they need to be moved on to a permanent kind of care. Our long-term carers are indefinite. That could be for years. If we get a child in at 12 and it's determined that going home reunification is not feasible for that child, adoption's not feasible because of their age, because of their wishes, then they will stay with that foster carer until adulthood. Once they're 18, and as we all know, not everybody's ready to leave home at 18, right? I'm sure some of us are still at home, all in our 20s and 30s, right? So what we need then is stay and put carers, and these are carers who will...
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Evening news here on Channel 7 and 11. That's GBN TV, of course, with still ahead. The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission is seeking public participation in upcoming consultations on the electricity sector. We'll have details to those and other stories when we return after the break. Stay with us.
Washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi. Oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective. Stain removal, lemon freshness. Antibacterial washing powder. Fresh and clean. Fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, M&C Jones Supermarket, Hope Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandance, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo's Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 350 local anywhere calls and texts. With the always-on prepaid plans, all for $25. Keep your number when you switch to Grenada's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Grenada, all you think all you mad? You think you're mad, we mad. We madder than you. Get ready for the maddest bingo ever as Megaforce Promotions presents the massive March Madness Bingo. Sunday, March 1st from 5 p.m. It's gonna be pure madness at the National Stadium because you can win 2 mint condition Toyota RAV4s. Megaforce giving away RAV4 just so. But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash. No, that is real madness. Tickets are only $60 for 1, $100 for 2. Remember, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to drive away in a RAV4 and $35,000 in cash at the massive Megaforce March Madness Bingo. Brought to you by Carol Glenell, GoToFed.com, Mikey Lai, and Waggy T Rentals and Sound Company. You think you're mad, we mad, no. We madder than you.
My name is Ed Southgate. I'm from West Tech Building Products in Calgary, Canada. We supply St. Louis UPVC windows with a North Americanized European window system, as well as a slider system that's for residential homes. The commercial system is good for hotels, hospitals, any commercial buildings, as well as high-end homes. Our products are all tested to a AMA standard, which is the North America standard for windows and doors. Our PVC also has 10 parts TiO2, which is high in the industry, that we feel gives it the longevity that he requires because of the harsh climate that you guys are in for sun and wind and rain. Westec Building Products has partnered with Mohammed from St. Louis UPVC to offer him one of the higher end products that are available in the marketplace. This is my second visit here, and we check the quality of the product and the way their processes are to ensure they follow the standards that we set when we first came here over just almost a year ago. And I think that with that quality, you can be assured you'll have the performance in the windows that you're looking for your homes or businesses that are available now right here on the island.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their finance and giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
The Grenada Steel Band Association invites you to a massive gala and benefit concert in honor of David Peck Edwards. Let's pay tribute to this living legend of steel band. Sunday, 1st March 2020 at the Spice Basket, Boyle St. George's. Starting time 5 p.m. sharp. Come witness performances from New Dimension Steel Orchestra, Suzuki Food Fear Pan Wizard, Republic Bank Angel Harp, Common Cherub, Rainbow City All-Star, Band Lover Steel Orchestra. Also featuring music from the Back in Times Band, with guest performances from Beasts, Color, and Black Wizard. Special performances by James Clarkson, Cecil Noah, Lauren Ramdani, Regan Mendez, Kenneth Marr, Conception Dance Company, and the Tivoli Drummers will also be there. Contributions will be accepted at the door. Sunday, 1st March 2020, gala and benefit concert. Spice Basket in honor of David Peck Edwards.
Make no excuse. Claim those fitness goals with a little help from Quartz. Save big on home fitness equipment when you shop with up to 15% off. Plus, get a chance to win a free spin bike. Shop today and pay nothing until March with Quartz Ready Finance. Make no excuses. Shop and win. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road. 'Cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
Welcome back, and we turn now to the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. It'll be hosting a series of public consultations throughout the island, and that'll be over the next few weeks to educate and gain feedback the general public on its draft regulations for the electricity sector. Tell you what though, we have more on it from Rena Pear.
Public Utilities Regulatory Commission was established in 2016 as the economic regulator for the electricity sector to ensure that the sector is efficiently operated and sustained. The committee is tasked with the establishment of a regulatory framework that facilitates the transition of the sector and also protecting customers' interests. The committee will now be hosting public consultations on its draft regulatory instruments, which are rules that will govern businesses within the energy and electricity sector and how they operate. Acting CEO of the Public Utility Regulatory Commission, Dr. George Matthew, says the first consultation will start next Tuesday at the St. George's Anglican Senior School at 5 p.m.
The first set starts on Tuesday the 3rd of March. So it's Tuesday the 3rd, Wednesday the 4th, Thursday the 5th, and Monday the 9th. It all speaks about the tariff setting methodology and also the draft regulation and rules and procedure for applying for license. And then we have subsidiary public forum sessions after that.
All comments and concerns from the general public will be taken into consideration as it relates to developing the draft document into legislation. The CEO spoke of what is expected from the public.
We're expecting to get a critical view of how the public sees these regulatory instruments. The idea is not to force feed anyone into this is what we give to you. As a consumer, you might be worried about your interconnection to the utility now. You might be worried about your metering. You might be worried about your bills. Do you get your bills on time? Or all of these issues would come up in some of these documents. They're all lots and they're different documents and they all speak to different things.
Leah Pear, regulatory economist under the committee, spoke of the benefits of the document.
So we expect once these instruments are finalized and they guide the operators in the sector, we expect improved quality of service. We expect efficiency essentially. So we expect lower prices and customers definitely would benefit from it.
In essence, and it's kind of within it's our mission to promote reliable and sustainable utility services at fair and reasonable prices. So basically, sustainability is key. Reasonable procedures is key.
The process is expected to be completed by April 2020. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Akim Andrew, the teenager charged recently for posing as a doctor, has been sentenced to 100 hours of community service and in default will serve 6 months in prison. The 19-year-old Andrew of Loretto St. John was given a suspended sentence for practicing medicine without a license and on the charge of fraud by false pretense. The sentencing was handed down by Chief Magistrate Teddy St. Louis at the St. George's Magistrates Court today, Friday, the 28th of February. Andrew was arrested at his home in January, following reports from individuals who became suspicious of him during a health fair at the St. Paul's area. Now to our entertainment buzz. We find today, Friday, a special welcome home ceremony was held for the returning soca ambassadors after their outstanding performances at Trinidad's 2020 Carnival. But this and more in this week's entertainment buzz.
After flying the Grenada flag proudly in Trinidad and Tobago, Looney Spark and Electrify, together with Skinny Banton, returned home after performing at the 2020 International Soca Monarch and by extension Trinidad's Carnival. They expressed profound gratitude to their fans for the unwavering support shown throughout their journey. On Saturday, the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit Martinique Affairs, together with the Carriacou Carnival Committee and the Grenada Tourism Authority, will host a welcome party for their very own Skinny Banton. He's encouraging everyone to come out and support.
Turn up the mic. This Saturday the 29th, is all about the welcome celebration.
It's all about the celebration of patience. It's all about the celebration of dedication. It's all about the celebration of progress. Skinny Bantam, I'm representing, and you know the thing go carry cool. You come in home and celebrate, man. Blessed be everything going on at Hillsborough Market Ground. And get it right. Foundation song power and the whole thing, so we jamming whole night. Pirate specialist. Skinny Bantam, I'm coming and just a mile in it. All the winners of Carnival 2020 will be there.
Meanwhile, the Manny Brizan and the Grensave team are in preparatory mode for the 25th Grensave International Food and Drink Festival on March 7th. Brizan noted that this is the biggest charitable event for the organization and is urging the public to come out and support this worthy venture.
And it's a non-profit, non-governmental organization focusing on the children of Grenada, in particularly the underprivileged children. Support the Grensave because it is indeed a worthy cause, and it's a family event. You can bring your whole family. Of course, there would be a children village too. I should say something too. We also have the children from the various homes come and we feed them, they do the bouncing castle.
Also happening over the weekend is the masked band launch as Nirvana presents The Rise. Viewers at home and abroad will get the opportunity to see the different sections within the band, as the GBN will be streaming live via Facebook and also on channels 7 and 11 and 20 on cable. For this week's Entertainment Buzz, I'm Akeisha Felix.
And the GBN news for Friday was still ahead. Students of T.A. Marichaud Community College to defend title in the 4th Windward Islands debating competition, and that's going to be in Dominica. Do stay tuned for details to that and other stories when we return.
It's new, innovative and classy, and it cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Make that switch to the communal. Take the freedom, take the switch. 2020 is the time. Take the option, pay nothing down. Make the move you finally found. Make that move right now, baby. Lower interest, greater gain. Switch 2020 eases pain. Members standing with each other. Help each other win again. Make that move right now, baby. Move your loan and you to CCCU. Call us at 440-1755 for details.
Offer extended until the end of February 2020.
So you're looking for doors and windows that look sophisticated and are very secure? Then St. Lou Metals is your one-stop shop. Our windows and doors make sure your home not only looks great, but is more secure. We manufacture shower enclosures, doors, windows for residential and commercial properties using high-grade material and the latest technology. If you want to save money and improve your home's appearance, you have made the right choice by shopping at St. Lou Metals. For a free quotation, visit us today at the Frequente Industrial Park or call us at 439-6538 or 439-6539.
Use class, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness, antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean.
Now buy 3 bottles of Place dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Joe's Supermarket, Home Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandans, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Place products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Coming to Grenada.
One of the most spectacular concert events in Christian music. It all happens 7 p.m. Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium.
Featuring 5-time Grammy-nominated and 7-time Dove Award winner Karen Peck and New River.
From the American television show The Voice, Emily Ann Roberts.
From Canada, the amazing music from the Titans.
From the island of Jamaica, the talented and gifted Foster Triplets. Plus, the best of Grenadian gospel artists.
Again, this all happens 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium with some of gospel music's finest. Karen Peck and New River.
Emily Ann Roberts.
The Titans.
The Foster Triplets.
And more.
Tickets sold at all ticket outlets. Proceeds go towards enhancing youth work in Grenada.
Grenada, 1795. One man with a sense of destiny.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
14,000 slaves with a dream and a promise. Julian Fedon, a Heritage Theatre production, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, 28th and 29th March, 4th and 5th April at the Trade Center.
People was not made to live like this. It's like we have a cause.
Julian Fedon, an action-packed historical drama.
I see blood falling from the sky, filling up that mountain river, flowing from Belvedere Hills. I see blood.
4 big nights of theater, the play the nation has been waiting to see, with Sam Ogilvy, Lisa Grappy James, Robert White, Dale Devine, and other top-of-the-line acting talents. Opening Saturday, 28th March. Get your tickets now.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
This time round in the news, we find that on the 6th and 7th of March, the T.A. Marichou Community College TAMCC is to defend its title in the Windward Island debating competition in Dominica. Let's get more on it from Akeisha Felix.
Reigning Windward Islands debating champs, the students of the T.A. Marichou Community College are in preparatory mode for the 4th Windward Island debating competition. The team is led by Karina Blash and Tiara Joseph, 2 students who are no strangers to the competition. Other team members include Javon John and Ryan Charles, along with other support members. The 3rd Windward Island debating competition was held in Grenada, where Karina captured the coveted title of Best Speaker in both the semi-final and final rounds. The stated aim of the debate competition is to reinforce the multidisciplinary approach necessary to assess the needs of the Caribbean and to foster critical thinkers who will help to shape the democratic societies of the Caribbean. The competition is also aimed at promoting regional information sharing and cultural exchanges. The 4th Windward Island debating competition is scheduled for March 6th and 7th in Dominica. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
And sooner than that, in fact, the St. David Day celebration, that kicks off this weekend. It runs until next Sunday. Organizers say patrons are in for a treat for the entire week long of activities. Bringing the curtains down on the celebration will be an exhibition featuring arts and craft and agricultural produce on the 8th of March.
The Virgin Parish Cultural Organization is made up of individuals committed to the development of sports and culture in the parish of St. David. Its current focus is on raising the standard of events that are a part of the parish's way of life. As a result, from March 1st to the 8th, the organization will be hosting the St. David's Day celebration. During an interview with the GBN, Public Relations Officer for the organization, Kerry Williams, outlined the list of activities planned for over the weekend and the upcoming week.
Activities kick off on March 1st with a church service from 10 a.m. at the P.T. Bakai RC Church in St. David. On March 8th, celebrations go into full mode at the organization's home, which is Mamam Bigya, from 3 p.m. There will be an exhibition featuring arts and craft, agricultural produce, and more. Individuals in the parish and organizations who have made an impact in various areas in the parish will also be recognized. The event will culminate with performances from calypso and soca artists and a live band from the parish.
Williams is encouraging the public to come out and support the week-long of activities.
Last year, we had a really massive turnout at the celebrations, and we're looking for an even bigger turnout this year. We are also working along with the St. David's Catholic Secondary School, St. David's Secondary School 50th Anniversary Celebrations Committee in planning activities. So we're going to be partnering with some of the events. A number of persons who are serving on that anniversary committee are members of the Virgin Parish Cultural Organization. March 1st is recognized as St. David's Day. We encourage the general public, come out to St. David, come to have some fun. You don't have to pay to come in the celebration. We have a solid bar, we have eats, we have lots in store for you.
Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
And stay tuned now for tonight's GBN I Saw. It's all compliments Clear Vision Eye Center.
Tonight's I Saw features pictures of an Amerindian burial site unearthed as a result of erosion along the coastline at Mount Craven in St. Patrick. Since the construction of the breakwater project in Satirs, the lower end of the coast has seen extensive damage to the coastline. A team of archaeologists have been on site attempting to salvage and document the remains. You can send in your photo and video submissions via our social media platforms.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
And still ahead, youth between the ages of 15 and 18 stand to benefit from the Youth Ambassadors Program in the Caribbean. We'll find out more about it after the break. Stay with us.
Spice Isle Exploration Inc. will be hosting its grand opening this Sunday, March 1st on Grand Dance Beach near Seaview Apartments. Come and enjoy our brand new paddle boards, pedal boats, the exciting hydro bikes, clear bottom kayaks, snorkels, and much more from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's the launch of Spice Isle Exploration this Sunday, March 1st on Grand Dance Beach. Don't miss this exciting chance to have some major fun.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatment. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
And so it begins. A journey like no other. Jungles so lush, they make emeralds jealous. water that sparkles like diamonds. Mountains with more facets than precious gems. This is where good times are had, where love is strengthened, where memories are formed. And when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will never fade. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Esplanade Mall St. George's, Maurice Bishop International Airport, and Sandals Grenada Resort. Telephone number 230-1023.
Golden Mass invites you to the launch of The Realm, home of the supreme gods and goddesses. Join us as we display our spectacular costume designs for Spice Mass 2020. March 7th, Spice Basket, featuring the best entertainers. Our ambassadors, Natty and Tunda, Jab King, Chaos and LED. Our hype masters for the night, Kevin Crown from New York, Select a Beast and Smiley. Gates open at 9 p.m. Grab your tickets at Grenadian Optical, The Occasion, Big Barbershop, Double Up, and online at GoToVet.com. Sponsored by Fast Cash, Swiftback, Body Image, Junction Bar and Grill, Monster, Jackpot City, Go to Vet, Party Grenada, and Boss FM. March 7th, Spice Basket. Welcome to the realm, to the realm, to the realm.
As the world prepares for the 2020 Summer Olympics, some of the world's top athletes will begin their journey to Tokyo, right here in Grenada.
Everything comes down to this moment.
The 4th annual Grenada Invitational takes place on Saturday, April 4th at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. World-class athletes.
From an athlete's perspective, I understand and value the experience that an athlete has when they come to a place like Grenada.
World-class event.
Because it feels safe, it feels warm.
World-class venue.
It's beautiful. You've got a stadium right by the sea.
Grenada Invitational, Saturday, April 4th. Tickets to the Grenada Invitational are now available online at gotofed.com.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
We all want a home that matches our way of life. But it's not just about building or buying a dream home or purchasing land with the most breathtaking view. It's about finding the bank that would make you feel at home. A Home Easy Loan from Republic is your best choice. It's more than a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Visit any of our 6 branches. Submit your application forms on our website or talk to us on Facebook. Experience peace of mind today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
And now from youth to leadership. In fact, youth between the ages of 15 and 18 who stand to benefit from the Youth Ambassadors Program in the Caribbean, a 3-week leadership exchange program between the United States and the Caribbean for teenagers is geared toward making them great leaders, as we now see.
The program provides full scholarships for participants to take part in cultural and educational programming focused on civic engagement and social entrepreneurship. Appearing on GBN's Good Morning Grenada on Thursday was Carl Duckworth, Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy, St. George's, and Kenya Luzon, Youth Ambassador 2019. Duckworth explained the program aims to promote mutual understanding, respect, and collaboration between people in the United States and other countries of the Western Hemisphere.
The Youth Ambassador Program is a program that we do all around the Caribbean and Latin America and other countries, and it sends secondary school students who have great academic records and who are also leaders in their community to the United States for 3 weeks to learn leadership skills and how to implement projects when they come back to their native country, in this case Grenada. Well, the idea is that we wanted to identify young leaders, people who are going to make a difference in the long run, and bring them to the United States and make sure that they had the skills and tools to implement or affect change in their home country.
He listed some of the requirements for applicants interested in the program.
The things that we're looking for are a history or experience in community involvement, academic potential or a proven track record of academic excellence, then also I would say leadership potential. And a lot of that comes out in the interviews and things like that. But again, I would encourage you, all of the listeners, if they think that this is something they want to do, and just to be clear, it's 3 weeks of pretty full days, and then there's an expectation of a project afterward. But take a shot, apply. The experience, I think, of even going through the process is a rewarding one in and of itself.
Kenya Luzon, 2019 Youth Ambassador, relayed some of the information acquired through her experience as an ambassador.
My main takeaway was that leadership comes in many different forms. You don't have to look a certain way or do certain things or even just be a certain way to be a leader. And you don't need to start sometime in the future to be a leader. You can start all now. And also, you get helping others is rewarding, not just to yourself, but to other people. And even if you think you may not be able to make an impact, you can.
Deadline for application is March 6, 2020. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Still ahead in the evening news, your latest public forecast information. And in sport, J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary's annual sports meet that went down to the wire on Thursday. And Combined Northerners Sports Club is celebrating its 30th anniversary, and this despite adversities. Details to those and other stories when we return after the break. Again, stay with us.
Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
was on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
And we find first off for tonight going into early tomorrow morning, it should be generally fair with light brief showers during partly cloudy spells, mainly during the early morning. The minimum temperature tonight, 24.5 degrees Celsius. The winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. The tides were high at 6 o'clock this evening, but they'll be low again at 12 midnight. A look now at what we can expect for tomorrow Saturday, when it should be partly cloudy with a few light to moderate showers. Then on Sunday, the 1st of March, generally fair conditions with light brief showers and increasing in cloudiness at night with some light to moderate showers. On Monday, the 2nd of March, partly cloudy conditions with some light to moderate afternoon showers. The public forecast information there for you with still ahead the latest in sport. Well, sporting fans, we find that it was a battle of the houses on Thursday at the Tantine playing field. This as the J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School hosted its annual sports meet. Keen competition among the athletes of the three houses ensued, giving spectators an exciting climax indeed to the events of the day. The prediction of the school's chairman for sport, Libet Alexander, became reality as the front runners, George or Yellow House, were ultimately passed at the conclusion of the sport meet.
As we can see, the event for the day has been going extremely well. Thus far, we would have seen the Yellow House, that's the George House out front in the sports meet. They're closely followed by Green House and then Red House. All in all, it is a very exciting and very competitive event, and I am sure that even if Yellow House is in front at the moment, that Green House or even Red House can be the overall winner of today's competition. So it's just a matter of waiting to see the countdown in the 4x1 relay and 4x4 to see basically what would happen in the end.
Congratulations were definitely in order for the overall winner, Dominic or Green House, on 515 points. George or Yellow House with 482 points, and Goretti or Red House with 462. Alexander said a number of athletes from J.W. Fletcher will seek to make an impact on the return of the Intercall Games this year.
Well, what I can tell you for J.W. Fletcher this year, Intercall, you can look at for persons like Kelsey Morrill, Grenada's best in shot put female. We can also look for Jamie Joseph, our junior in 100 and also long jump. He's always been a medalist at Intercall. Even Zachary Abel, that's the next person that can be looked out for, as well as Tori Theodore in the senior girls 100 meter.
Alexander also reflected on the current impasse which has affected Intercol and other events last year.
Well, to be honest with you, as it relates to walk to rule, the teachers of J.W. Fletcher, we understand the system and we love our students. We basically working together and making things happen despite of.
Goretti House, by the way, won the March Bus with 377 points, while the Victor Ludorum went to Siandi Pilgrim and the victorious Ludorum to Janisha Hosford. We move on now to football, and administrator for Combined Northerners Sport Club, Glenn Alexander, says while the celebration of their 30th anniversary, which should have been in 2019, went quietly, that they'll be rebuilding and celebrating this year, 2020. The sports club was formed back in 1989. However, Alexander highlights that in recent years, Combined Northerners have been dormant in the football arena.
So we are on a rebuilding process, and as a result of this, we are going to expose a year of activities. However, prior to this, we have started playing football back in the community. Last game, the Combined Northerners outfit would have challenged the Vendor Marvelized football team to a game, and there's a return game this Sunday.
Alexander impresses that the club is encouraging support from residents of the surrounding communities to play a deeper role within Combined Northerners.
For Sunday, we also invited members of the general public to come forward to register to be a member of Combined Northerners Club. So you do not have to be a footballer. It could be any member of the community who is willing to work along with an organizing committee to ensure that the operation and functioning of Combined Northerners improve.
In light of this, he also says a leadership crisis has been affecting the club.
I should say a leadership crisis. Persons would know that Ms. Bernadine Andrew have been at the helm, but besides Coach Kenny, there has not really been a supportive structure. And being an original member of Combined Northerners Sports Club, for me, I felt it was an obligation to go back to work along with Combined Northerners. And so if you follow on Facebook, you will see Combined Northerners Sports Club. We on Facebook, and we have our U15 team, and we are building from this.
Now to fourth place Windward Islands Volcanoes. They're facing an uphill climb against leaders Barbados Pride as they too concluded in the West Indies Championships. Grenadians Ryan John and Josh Thomas, they captured 3 wickets. However, it was still not enough to restrict the Barbados Pride, who amassed 417 all out. Kyle Myers scored 140 through key partnerships with Kevin Stout on 46, Kemar Roach 41 and Jomel Warrican 19. In reply, veteran Devon Smith, 21 runs, was unable to speak, and Kevin Hodge, 53, and Andre Fletcher, 52, could not covet to bigger scores. The Volcanoes' middle order crumbled despite the efforts of Roland Cato, who later fell unable to create any significant partnership. Volcanoes were eventually bowled out for 258 with another Grenadian, Preston McSween, fighting hard at the close with 47 runs. The latest in sport there for you. Stay with us because, of course, when we return, it'll be with a recap of tonight's major stories. And in that recap, a reminder that COVID-19 health threat level raised to high. The Minister of Foreign Affairs says government has made several attempts to relocate students from Wuhan, China. Child Protection Authority seeking new foster parents. In sport, J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary Annual Sports Meet went down to the wire on Thursday, and Combined Northerners Sports Club is celebrating their 30th anniversary. This despite adversities. Now, if you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a repeat of it from 10 o'clock tonight. Do continue in the meantime to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. All for now, I'm Tony Julian along with the rest of the news team, and we thank you so very much for having joined us this Friday evening. So, here's wishing you a good night and a safe and wonderful weekend.